What's up, gamers? Hello, YouTube. My name is Jason Eric, and you've entered Life in Gaming. And on my channel, you can expect a new episode every Wednesday all about the video game industry. And guess what? Tony Hawk has a brand new game coming out, and I'm getting a little bit of deja vu. When I first heard about Tony Hawk 1 and 2 being remastered, I got really excited. And I remember back in the day, my brother Adam, my cousin Jonathan would play the game non-stop. And they usually played till about 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. And I just loved to watch them play. It was so much fun. But I'm a little concerned that the whole game is revolved and the marketing is revolved around the whole nostalgia factor. It's just heavily pushed. It doesn't really seem like a brand new game besides all the little features they have. I don't know, it's good and bad. And so the whole concept is that they're taking the masterpieces from the PlayStation era, Tony Hawk 1 and Tony Hawk 2, and putting them in one bundled game and have just a new gameplay, hopefully better multiplayer, and stunning graphics, apparently. So this video is going to analyze the trailer and go through like some of the stuff that I noticed and some of the things that I like. And we're going to just kind of dive straight into it. So let's get this started. My first impression out of the box is that the graphics are crazy. They're stunning. They're 4K, which is like amazing, and I just love the visuals. I just love how they took these old levels and made them just look beautiful and almost real. You can almost touch it, especially like the ramps and also the pipes, the jumps and the graffiti and everything. It looks stunning. It looks amazing, and it looks really, really good, and that's exciting. The soundtrack is going to be sick, and it's going to be one of the best parts of the game, hands down. And that's one of the things that I'm really looking forward to. You know, they have a bunch of really cool artists on there. And again, it's another big throwback to that era when PlayStation 1 had Tony Hawk 1 and 2 come out. And a really interesting fact from the developers and producers is that there's going to be no microtransactions at launch. And there could be some after the launch, depending if the players want it. But you already know there's going to be, so just expect that coming. But it's kind of nice that they're not going to be shoving microtransactions into your face right at launch. And I kind of appreciate that, and it's really cool that they said that. To me, that's a good move in the industry. The multiplayer aspect of it wasn't that great from the last installment of Tony Hawk, so hopefully they have a chance to improve the multiplayer. And I'm a little concerned about that, because the multiplayer seems fun, but I don't know, you really don't need that. It's a Tony Hawk game. You need to have your friends on the couch, and this is more like a couch game. And speaking of that, Jack Black had a really cool interview with Tony Hawk and his two sons, and it shows them sitting there playing the game together on the couch. It's a really cool video. You should definitely check it out. And it just shows the interactions with people next to each other, and that's really cool too. And again, it's a really huge throwback to nostalgia, because everybody at that time was sitting next to each other, playing, passing the control around, talking crap to each other. Oh, I did this, I did that. Look at my score, look at this score. And it's going to be really cool if they can implement that more or put more of emphasis on that. Right off the bat, I got really excited, but I got a little discouraged once I saw that the developers and the producers were putting really, really heavy emphasis on the nostalgia factor. And that just doesn't bode well with me. I don't like that too much. I want it to be like more of a new game at least. I want it to feel like a new game, not just a rehash of everything and put a shiny coat of paint on something. I want it to feel good and new. Now let's talk a little bit about the nostalgia factor. The nostalgia factor is great. I love getting that just feeling of back in the day where I remember playing this game, being with my friends, being with my family, but they're shoving it too much in your face. And I kind of feel that they were taking advantage of the consumer, because people like me, people like my brother, people like my cousin that play this game all the time are going to buy the game. And it doesn't really feel that the game is progressing anyway, besides putting like a new shiny coat of paint on it. I think I would prefer to have the game carry on throughout the series, throughout the franchise. And I kind of wish it would be more of a push forward, something that's going to be different for the industry and fun for the industry. And some of the parts of the trailer, and also watching Jack Black and some other like gameplay, is that the music is cool, the music's outstanding, and also the sound effects are really cool, especially you land that combo and you extend the combos, you hear that ding or donk, all those really noises. It just really gives you that sense of nostalgia and like good feelings back in the day. And I get this sentimental longing that I want to have that experience back with my brother and cousin and my friends, because it just, when you hear those sounds, it's like, oh man, I remember that. I remember my I remember my cousin Jonathan hitting that insane combo, that 60-70 combo that he did, and hear the ding, ding, ding coming out. It was just really cool to hear the sounds. And then when the skater crash, it was really fun to hear the skater crashing and also getting back up. And that was really fun. And again, that nostalgia. So here we go. Let's do a recap of everything that we talked about. I'm excited for the game because it's a throwback to nostalgia, and it's awesome. And it's incredible to see the franchise coming back to life. And that's really cool because this is something that I think the industry needs. And it's cool to see that longing, that nostalgia factor, and just want to be back, experience that again. I just want it back. It's just, I can't wait for it. And especially for my brother Adam and for myself, that, you know, we're going to be able to play this game with our kids. And it's going to be really neat to see our kids interacting and share those experiences that we had back in the day, and they can have that kind of same experience. And watching the gameplay with Jack Black and his two sons and Tony Hawk, that was cool. I really like that because it really does bring back that couch co-op feeling, that nostalgia factor. But then again, they're abusing the nostalgia factor. They're just, to me, just taking advantage of the consumer, and I just don't like that too much. I want to see a little bit more progression besides shiny graphics, a new coat of paint, new music, and a better multiplayer, possibly. So we'll see. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. If you liked what you watched, please hit that like button and also comment down below. Let me know what you think of my opinion, and I'd love to hear your opinion. Are you excited for the game? Are you excited for the nostalgia factor? And with that being said, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell because it really helps me out a lot, and you'll be notified when I make a new video. But I'm looking forward to the next one.